Good morning and welcome back to White Mountain Today here on White Mountain TV 16. Joining us right now is Brendan Williams, and kind of a long resume, but we'll start off that you're a social studies teacher at Kennett Middle School
That's
here
right.
in Conway, New Hampshire, and you're also involved with Leadership MWV.
Yeah, this was a program that I was fortunate enough to become a part of as the result of my work at the middle school. So 2 years ago, the leadership program offered a scholarship of $3,000 to a local young professional that was making a difference in the Valley. Myself being a local educator and working with the student council at Kennett Middle School at the time, we sort of, myself and Gail Campbell, another local educator, brought the program back to life after a couple of years of not having a student council at the middle school.
Yeah.
We raised more than $1,000 during one of our fundraisers for Believe in Books, and we also raised quite a bit of money for the Angels and Elves program. And as a result of that work, I won the scholarship after applying for the leadership scholarship. And so now I'm working with Stay MWV, which is an offshoot of the leadership program. It stands for Supporting the Young Active Professionals, or rather active young professionals. And so we're raising money along with the help of some of our sponsors like the Mountain Garden Club, the Rotary Club, and Kiwanis. And we're giving away money each and every year to local leaders.
Oh, that's awesome. So let's just give a quick overview of what Leadership MWV is for someone if they don't know what that is.
So this is a program run by Janice Crawford at the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce, and we work with the Mount Washington Valley Preservation Society, and the program spans about six months, and there's 12 sessions, and this has been going on for, I think, as many as maybe 15 years.
Yeah.
And we meet with local community leaders as well as leaders at the state level, learning about major industry as well as the works of government, again, both here at a local level and how we operate at a local level, as well as what the state is up to and how we can sort of use our resources to enact changes at the state level. In fact, our program created a warrant article last year which called on state representatives to acknowledge this student debt crisis that we have here in New Hampshire as well as nationally. So New Hampshire is has the dubious distinction of being the state with the highest student debt on average, which 2 years ago it was $36,000. So we can only imagine in the last 2 years that number's only gone up.
And so, which is a great thing about Leadership MWV, and I know a lot of people who've gotten involved with it and have taken an active role in everything that goes on here in the Mount Washington Valley. So it's a really neat program. And you've got a special program going on this Tuesday at Wildcat Mountain.
We do. So this Tuesday, if you're a member of the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce, if you work for a business, you own a business, you are entitled to a $5 lift ticket to ski all day. And the only requirement is that you call ahead. So you have to book your tickets by tomorrow at 4:40 p.m.
Okay.
So you just have to call the guest services line, and they'll have your tickets waiting for you Tuesday morning. And our hope is we have a big show for that event. It's a fundraiser for both Stay MWV as well as the leadership program. We're really looking forward to it. There's also an après ski and refreshment event afterwards from 5 to 7.
Yeah.
So
because it's part of the Chamber After Hours, which is held every month, and this time it's up at Wildcat and connected with the Stay MWV and the Leadership MWV. That's it'll be a great day. $5 skiing at Wildcat, can't beat that.
Yep, and the weather looks good for Tuesday, sunshine, and hopefully we'll have a big crowd. I think the temps will be a little cooler. I do know that we got some fresh snow yesterday up there. It was raining in town, but I drove up through the notch yesterday, and it's been a flurry. So hopefully the conditions will be good for all those.
Oh, I'm
skiers out
sure
there.
they're gonna get those already. So
Yeah.
what a great event. So you've been here for a couple years here in the Mount Washington Valley. So what is kind of your take on all the young professionals that are here? I mean, obviously, it's hard to move to a place. You moved from Connecticut, and it's a different environment. So how important has Leadership MWV and Stay MWV been to you?
Well, it's been incredibly important. That $3,000 scholarship that I was rewarded essentially covered the cost of my student loans for an entire year. And so that gave me the ability to save up a little bit more, get some retirement savings under my belt. But generally, it's been a really great experience up here. I'm very impressed with the local young professionals we have here. They're very dedicated to making the Valley a better place. In particular, we have two young professionals, Austin Bernier and Jessica Wright, who have both worked tirelessly to bring some resources to town that can help us. They created a Millennial Advisory Commission, or petitioned the governor to do so. And he followed up on their challenge, and so he has got a group of, I believe, 2 young professionals from every county in the state, and they're working together to enlighten the public about the challenges that we young professionals face, whether it's this debt crisis that we're all in the midst of, problems finding affordable housing, especially in a community like this where a lot of the housing goes to out-of-state individuals that are coming up to vacation and they have homes. It definitely brings the real estate market up, which is a good thing for the community, but at the same time it makes finding affordable housing for younger people a little more difficult.
Yeah. Well, that's great. I mean, so it sounds like you've really kind of jumped right in after moving up here and got involved in a lot of things. So if people want to get some more information, they can, of course, go to the Chamber website, find out about Tuesday's program, which is going to be up at Wildcat, plus also find out about Leadership MWV, Stay MWV, and obviously make a donation if it's one of those things that you want to do, which is always a great thing to do. So
Absolutely.
So, Brendan, thanks so much for coming by today. And we'll see you skiing. Will you be skiing? You got to teach in the morning.
Got to teach in the morning.
And then maybe you can catch a few runs, shoot up there, catch a few runs at the end of the day, but then obviously be there for the Chamber after hours and the whole program. So thanks so much for coming by today and giving us all the info.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right, good to see you. And we'll be
you.
back here in a minute on White Mountains Today.